The ball's in the air, the tip is good, and the Trojans secure it to start this one out. Madison Baggett will stop at the top of the key.
Bears are going to start out early in a man-to-man look.
The dribble drive, she backs it out, she tosses it inside. Carly Bearden with a great ball awareness there. She tips it out and gets the steal for the Bears.
And that's very important. They're going to try to bully the Bears inside a little bit, have to come on the help side to help.
Bearden at the top, she hands it to Woodruff. Woodruff drives down the baseline, she's under the basket, toss up, but is blocked there by Alexi Mullenhauer. The Trojans take it down their end of the court. The Bears stay in their man-to-man defense. Worked last time thanks to a Carly Bearden steal. Hannah McClung looks like she is aggressive in the ball path. And an air ball from Alexi Mullenhauer leads to a turnover.
That's just not a possession you expect to see, or really a shot you like to see out of Mullenhauer. Contested deep three.
Well, if you look, the defensive pressure by the Bears forced them to settle into a jump shot, one that was way beyond the arc. And Bearden puts one up. She turns around, puts it in the basket, and the Bears have taken the early 2-0 lead.
That's her trademark. You'll probably see that one at least 5 more, maybe 6, 7, 8 times from Carly Bearden tonight. If she gets set on the block, she's going to turn and fire.
That's her sweet spot. She's golden from that point in the court. And again, the Bears with the aggressive defense, really they're denying Alexi a chance with the basketball.
I'm going to let a clean look get in. The Bears are doing a really good job of that right now.
The layup, there was a deflection by Bearden, but it did not stop the ball from going into the hoop. The aggressive defense paying off so far as we're tied 2-2 with 8:20 left in the first quarter. McClung to Bearden to Moore, and there's a turnover by the Bears. Mullenhauer drives, but Kennedy Waite does a nice job of limiting her and forcing her to pick up the dribble there. Another long three there for the Trojans. She gets her own offensive rebound and puts it back to take the 4-2 lead. If you're the Bears there, you got to block out. She got her own rebound. The Bears on their side of the court, a long three from Kennedy Waite that rattles in and out, and the rebound will go to Anderson.
Waite's going to pull a couple of those. Got to live with. She's going to get a clean look like that.
The three from Madison Baggett is good. It's making a 7-2 ball game with 7:30 in the first quarter.
Madison Baggett, a senior out of Huntsville, Alabama. You could tell she senses that her team might be a little bit out of sync early on. She's trying to make an effort.
Chance to inbound the ball with a long pass to Ashley Woodruff. Woodruff has it at the top of the key for the Bears.
And just look at how much space she's getting.
They're giving it to her. Let's see if she wants to drive. She puts it in the lane for Carly Bearden, but it is rejected and goes out of bounds. Have to tip your hat and move on to the next play. Kennedy Waite gets it inbounds to Bearden. Bearden with the pull-up jumper off the rim, off the side. And who is it other than Alexi Mullenhauer to come down with the rebound? If you're not making shots, what can you do? You can make plays outside of the shot making.
Big-time box out by Hannah McClung right there. Bring in front, get a couple over-the-back calls.
Really, if you're LR, the size disadvantage can work for your advantage. If you're smaller, you can get in and get the ball more quickly than some of the big players the Trojans have. Wade has it. She dribbles between her legs, steps back for the long two. It is good. Nothing but net for Kennedy Waite. What a shot.
I love that possession right there for Waite. You take a deep three, it doesn't go. Get yourself going with a nice, easy look at the two.
No doubt. Short memories. Can't let it linger. You keep firing off if you're a shooter. Shooters keep shooting. And the shot from Alexis Tate is no good, but the Trojans get their own rebound. Alexi with the drive, the layup, it is good. The Trojans have the 9-4 lead with 6 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Woodruff pushing it down the floor quickly. She hits it out to McClung. McClung with the long three off the rim, and it goes out of bounds off of Lenoir Ryan. Trojans will inbound the ball under the basket.
I like that pace a lot better for the Bears, though. Good open look at the three. McClung just ain't able to hit.
No, that's right. You make those shots. That's exactly what you want. The right play if you're Coach Cameron Seeley. Mullenhauer at the top has the ball. Sends it in to Cutter. The long three again. Offensive rebound for the Trojans.
What a block right there by Bearden. getting over top.
Good job on guarding Alexis Tate on that one. McClung gives it to Bearden at the top. Kiara Moore has it but loses the ball. She fights on the ground. Carly Bearden comes up with it. The possession stays with LR. Woodruff drives, kicks back out to Kennedy Waite. Nearly turned it over there as Mackenzie Gadsden nearly had the steal for the Trojans. Kennedy Waite drives off the backboard and off the rim. No good. Mollenhauer with another rebound. She is all over the court early in this one for the Trojans, even without making the shot she typically does.
Sometimes you just can't speak. You got to watch her go to work because that was a nice set of moves. Good job of Woodruff to stay in front, and now she's in space.
Woodruff hits the corner to McClung. It's good. The Bears cut this one to 9-7 with 4:45 left on the clock.
I love the speed right there. Get Woodruff out open in court, and then get the shooters open.
The Trojans use the screen, drives to the right. The pass beyond the arc. The shot is good, nothing but net. And there's not much you can do with that one. That was good defense from the Bears. A better shot selection and execution for the Trojans. McClung has the ball beyond the three-point line. Bearden has it at the top, passes it to Waite. Waite uses the screen from Kiara Moore. Waite drives, kicks it out. The three is no good off the side of the iron. And the Trojans are pushing the pace here. Alexis Tate with the mid-range jumper to make this one a 14-7 ball game with just under 4 minutes in the first quarter.
And you can just see the offense is so smooth, so fluid right now for the Trojans. The Bears got to find a way to junk it up a little bit, slow down the pace and rhythm on that side of the ball.
No doubt they were doing such a good job early of disrupting, making every pass difficult for the Trojans. Waite with the drive up, nearly in, but the Trojans once again, Alexi Mollenhauer comes down with the board. And the Bears struggling to get back on defense. The Trojans push the ball up, but the short jumper is no good. Moore came down with the rebound, and Kenny Wade's bringing the ball up the court for the Bears. Ashley Woodruff passes into Beard. Hannah McClung with the corner three, in and out, no good. Such a good shot. Fortune did not favor the Bears on that one.
Great find right there by Bearden to get position and then just zip it over to the corner.
The Trojans feed the ball inside. The turnaround fadeaway rattles in. It'll be the Bears taking a timeout. Couple. You know, and looking at the stats right now, looks like the Bears are being led by Hannah. That three that sticks out in my head is on the score sheet right now.
And we got some changes here for the Bears on the court. Blair Barefoot steps in.
Nakia Hooks is in.
And Lainey Fox has also came in as well.
Bearden with the deep two. Off the rim, no good. That's a good defensive rebound from number 33, Jalen Sperlin for the Trojans. The back and forth passing for the Trojans, so impressive, but the shot did not fall.
For the game, got to find a way to get some shots to fall. You're not going to beat a team like this if you can't hit buckets.
No, and credit Lainey Fox as well as Carly Bearden on that foul there. They both went after the ball. The aggressiveness is what you need to see if you're Coach Seeley from the Bears as they find themselves down 9 early in this one. Bearden sets the screen for Blair Barefoot as she dribbles around the top of the key, looking to penetrate and drive for the Bears. Barefoot misses the layup off the rim, and Mollenhauer with another rebound as the Trojans continue to push the ball up the floor.
That's the battle inside we're going to be watching.
And Taylor Hare with the turnaround jump.
They make them one and dones on that side of the ball.
Mackenzie Gadsden came in for Jemiah Cutter for the Trojans on that play. Madison Baggett back and forth with Sperlin for the Trojans. Another foul is called. Comes in for McClung. Inbounds to Mollenhauer. Immediately jumps up and shoots, but grabs her own rebound off the miss. The three-pointer for the Trojans is good. They are very precise from downtown so far in this one.
And offensive rebounds lead to open threes. The Bears got to clean up on the glass. It's a tough rebound to handle on that one, though.
Lainey Fox dishes it off to Carly Bearden. Bearden down to Blairfoot. Blairfoot to Nakia Hooks, and a foul is called on, and when you're not making shots from the perimeter, what you do, you drive and dish. And they did exactly that. Good passes.
Seen an increase in minutes since Hardy went down and has taken full advantage of them.
And Hooks makes her 2 free throws to make this a 10-point ball game. Put 9 on the board for the Bears with a minute left in the first quarter. Madison Baggett taking her time as Kennedy Waite pressures her at the top of the key. Waite very active on the defensive end right now, going between 3 players, but that doesn't stop the Trojans from hitting the shot mid-range too, and they have the 21-9 lead.
Bears switched up to a little more of a jump and run zone on that defensive possession.
The pass from Barefoot gets away from her. Nakia Hooks loses it for a turnover and a steal. Credit the steal to number 10, Taylor Hare. And Hare goes up for a shot, but she is fouled by a lot of that size, like we said in the pregame, taken away with Hardy's injury. What you do, they play best in transition, driving, kicking, having the open shot. As this free throw goes in, and
as the Trojans, on the offensive side.
Yes, they absolutely do. And the Trojans get set defensively as Kennedy Waite makes her way up the floor. Trojans aggressive with the man-to-man defense. Waite uses the pick from Hooks. She fires long 2, is no good. The rebound initially for the Trojans was lost, and LR gets the possession back without the possession.
3 of 16, and the Trojans shooting 9 of 20. 18% isn't going to get it done from the field. They have to find a way to make some shots.
No, and they know that as Waite prepares to dribble down the lane, pushes out for Woodruff. Woodruff drives down the baseline. That one layup, and that was just better defense from the Trojans and Mollenhauer as she blocks it, puts it out in transition. The Trojans with a short jumper, no good. And the Bears are right back in transition, driving. Wagner with the jumper. It's good. That's what the Bears need. The jumper makes it 23-11. The Bears out and running quickly to execute offense here.
And when you have a player like Lainey Fox running at your forward spot, she can get a rebound and push it herself, as she did.
The Trojans there, good defense, better offense, dribble penetration and jump stop for the jumper to make it 25-11 with just over 9 minutes to play. Kennedy Waite receives the ball up top. She hands it off to Wagner. Wagner dishes it to Fox, and Fox is called for the travel. That will be a turnover. The Bears minutes left in the second quarter.
Pass was a little bit behind, foot slid just a little bit. All that equals a travel. Turnovers. Bears got to find a way to control them. They had 9 of them.
That's a deep 3 from the Trojans' top scorer, and Coach Seeley has seen enough as they are down 28-11 with 8:42.
Back to the starting lineup on the floor.
And Waite will bring the ball up for the Bears. It looks like the Trojans will be in man-to-man as they get this possession started. Hannah McClung gives it to Beard at the top, who proceeds to give it to Waite. Waite with a long 3. That one airballed and out of bounds. Not exactly what Coach Seeley was drawing up, I don't think, as she appears to be frustrated on the sidelines.
Out of the timeout, you hate to get a standstill look like that. Get it a little more off some motion. But this is where the Bears got to start it. They got to get some stops.
You chip away, Anthony. You chip away. Good defense there by the Bears, forcing a travel by the Trojans. And looked like Kennedy Waite was trying to get all the points back in my possession. You chip away, chip away, chip away. Listen to Coach Seeley run the draw play and make one bucket, make one stop, and keep it rolling from there. Waite drives on this one. Layup is no good despite the contact, and the Trojans will take it out in transition. Woodruff, it's 3-on-3 right now as Kennedy Waite gets the steal. Very, very good defense awareness for the Bears on that play. That's what you need more of. Long pass down to Hannah McClung. McClung passes to the side beyond the arc, and that is a 3. That is the second 3 from that exact spot. It's the drive and the dish that gets the Bears to 14 points.
Ashley Woodruff shooting it with confidence early. That gives her 5 points now.
McClung out. The Bears playing tight man-to-man defense as there is a switch on the screen. The shot is missed, but the Trojans get their own offensive rebound. And officials took a timeout to address something at the scorer's table. We are back underway with 7:15 to play in the half. As the Bears trail the Trojans 28-14. Waite fights through the screen. The jumper, really the floater from the free throw line, air balls, and it's going to be LR basketball. Look, what are you seeing differently from the defense since that last timeout? I mean, big stops. You got 3 turnovers, 1 on an air ball.
And you've done a lot of the denial of the ball and forcing the Trojans to kind of be indecisive.
McClung to Kennedy. Kennedy, wait. She stops at the free throw line. She dishes it off in a turnover.
Oh, and have back-to-back possessions where they get a bucket, and that's what's killing them. I think defensively they're doing good enough, but you got to go on a run offensively. You're not going to hold a team like the Trojans down for forever.
No doubt about it. The Bears are back on the defensive end. They're doing an excellent job of disrupting the passing lanes. This deep 3 is good. And my goodness, I'll tell you what, Madison Baggett has stepped up. The senior from Huntsville, Alabama, is draining shots. His hooks. This is deflected out of bounds. It will stay with LR. Really what has happened is when the Bears have stopped Mollenhauer, she's been their go-to. Bearden, nice pass. Kenny Waite steps back for the deep 3. That one is good. The assist to Carly Bearden. And the Bears get back on defense.
Big-time answer by the Bears right there. See if they can get going.
They trail this one 31-17 with 6 minutes on the clock in the second quarter. The Trojans look to dribble drive. You got a mismatch here if you're Anderson. Mollenhauer just drives by Hannah McClung. A severe height difference there. She just fights her way past it. Good job there. Interesting move there by Coach Seeley as we are now in a 4-guard lineup if you're LR. Got Bearden.
Rebound. They're going to have to box out, clear the boards, and then get running.
You got 2 players that are 6 feet on the court for the Trojans. The Bears do not have that on the court. So you're going to have to use your speed, and really that's a good move. You're using your speed. You're hoping for defensive turnover and transition basketball. The screen up top allows the Trojans to drive. The layup is good, and she is continued, she being Madison Baggett, to put up points for the Trojans. Britton dishes it up top. Woodruff has the ball. She stops the deep 2. That one's good. Good shot there by the freshman. She keeps stepping up for the Bears.
Starting to pick it up and play with some confidence now. You can see it on the offensive side. The ball's in her hand. If they're going to let her score, she will.
Trojans using the pick and roll here. The shot, just an ugly one. But the Trojans get their own offensive rebound. The 3 by Anderson is no good. And Mollenhauer just goes up over everybody, grabs the board. The pass for the layup is good. An easy 2 points for Anderson. They lead it 37-21. Good effort there on the rebound, but sometimes size just wins.
Yeah, if you're the Bears, that's why you got to clean it up on the first attempt.
The jumper short is good. That's 2 straight buckets there for the freshman, Ashley Woodruff.
And she scored on the last 4 possessions for the Bears. She had the 3, then she got fouled. Now she's had the 2 buckets. She's starting to pick it up.
And the Bears desperately need some offense, and that may be where you go if you're Coach Seeley. The offensive rebound turns into a layup that's no good either, but this is their 3rd shot attempt in the same possession, and it ends in a 3 with their leading scorer. You cannot do that if you're LR.
Got to clean up on the glass right now, and the Bears are doing a bad job with it.
Woodruff with the drive, and that is nearly the 3rd basket in a row, but that goes off the rim into the Trojans in transition. Wait, with the rejection at the basket. The Trojans
early before the size was just too much.
Inbound the ball. The long 2 is no good. Off the rebound. The offensive rebound is no good. Carly Bearden secures the ball for the Bears, and Kenny Waite is driving it up the floor. Waite with the dribble between the legs. She curls out. She hits. The 3-pointer is no good, and Ashley Woodruff gives it back to Waite at the top of the key. Good job. Here's your second chance if you are LR. Lainey Fox with the drive. The shot is no good. She nearly gets her own rebound. Anderson knocks it out. It looks like the Bears are going. Yeah, exactly. The Bears are back to being a bigger lineup here. I think the lost rebounds on the defensive end may be influencing this decision, as Carly Bearden with a turnaround jumper in her sweet spot goes off the iron, and the defensive rebound goes to the Trojans. The pass inside for the layup. Too easy. The ball gets above the defender's hands, and not much you can do there once you're beat.
Tough angle, but better execution by the Trojans.
Moore gets the ball inside. She turns around with the jumper. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Moore again. Bearden has the ball. She hands it to Waite near the half-court line, and we reset.
Fox has created a lot of havoc around the paint since she's came in.
Waite trying to use a screen set by Moore. She ends up driving to the lane anyway. That one high off the glass, no good, goes in and out. That is just one of those you draw up to unlucky basketball right there. That one, over-aggressive defense leads to a pump fake and an easy basket for Anderson. And Anderson leads this one 44-23 with 2 minutes left in the half. Ball stops after a deflection out of bounds.
And the Bears can't get anything to fall. They've got some good looks. They've got some offensive rebounds, but they just can't make anything.
No, but what you do like seeing if you're LR is the intensity that players have right now. Kennedy Waite, freshman Woodruff, they're really all playing their guts out. And you just need to see some shots fall and then string together some offense. As the Bears turn it over on a errant pass. Trojans are out in transition. And the senior wants a shooting too. The first one is good.
Somebody come alive offensively, something to help this team. Just shots falling, and that's really the difference and why this league's been able to grow so much for the Trojans.
And McClung comes in, maybe in potential offensive spark that you speak of, giving Waite a breather, as she's been very active defensively. McClung sees the ball. She goes up for the layup. That one's no good. Just among taller players, the rebound was not secured and rolled in South Carolina. Bears will inbound the basketball. Alyssa Wagner turns the ball over. It looks like there's some miscommunication on the offensive end for the Bears. Bearden and the rest of the Bears are coming back on the defensive end. That mid-range jumper good in transition, and not much the Bears can do about that when you're not set.
And Green's just taking advantage, coming off the bench, ready to shoot it.
As the ball goes from Wagner to Bearden to McClung. McClung drives after a screen. Gives the ball back to Carly. Bearden shoots. The offensive rebound by Wagner is no good. The putback no good. And the Trojans back in business on the offensive end of things.
Again,
with 37 seconds left.
Again, 2 great looks for the Bears. Just unable to get anything to drop.
You like the aggressiveness, just the execution is not there. As the Trojans with the layup, it gets a friendly roll as Mackenzie Gadsden adds 2 to the scorebook. Wagner has it out top. She gives it to Moore. Moore communicating the plan on offense. Lainey Fox with the distribution.
Tough.
That one, tough basket. Credit Lainey Fox there with the basket. Easy money. And the Trojans miss a layup thanks to the block of Carly Bearden. And that final
inbound, it's a bag it, and let's see what the Bears have set for us in the second half.
No doubt should be a good one here from Hickory, North Carolina. McClung ready with their arms up. And the step back deep, too, from the Trojans' leading scorer, leads to an offensive rebound anyway, and a foul on Kennedy.
If you're Coach Seeley, you can live with that foul. That was Waite just trying to fight through and not allow the easy offensive rebound.
The Trojans with the easy inbound and a jumper put a quick 2 up. But no doubt about it.
Bears looking to get something going on the offensive side here.
McClung hands it off to Moore. Moore sets the screen. Woodruff coming back, who gave a shot in the arm of energy to the Bears in the second quarter. Moore receives it back to the basket. She dishes it out to Woodruff. Woodruff has the top of the key. She drives in the lane. She dishes it out to Hannah McClung. Bearden with the screen. The block on McClung's layup for the Trojans leads out to a transition opportunity. The baseline jumper is no good, and Kiara Moore gets the ball out to Hannah McClung in transition, and she dishes it out to the wing. The 3 is no good, an air ball, but the Bears get their own offensive rebound. McClung with an easy drive in. She misses the floater. Mollenhauer now has 13 rebounds in this one.
Love the pace, love the looks. Bears just got to get something to drop.
The open three, McClung did not see where the Trojans player was. And that's going to be 2 fouls. Trojans will inbound the ball. The wing, once again, just missed defensive assignments for the Bears as McClung grabs the rebound and brings it out in transition. She's looking up the floor aggressively, looking for somebody to dish the ball to. More into Bearden. Bearden with a turnaround jumper. That one's good. That's money. That's what you want if you're Carly Bearden. That's the second one she's hit of the day, such as that.
Bearden's trying to turn over that right shoulder and let it fly. If she can get it off, it's going to fall.
Your score is 52-27 with 8:11 to play in the third quarter. Trojans seem to be taking their time. Mollenhauer on the wing. She drives against Kiara Moore. The layup is easy and good over Moore. That gives them the 54-27 lead.
Silky smooth game, but Woodruff pushing the pace and drawing the foul. That's another reason why you got to pick it.
Woodruff at the line to try to execute here. First one is no good. The second one up. That one rattles out, and Mollenhauer grabs the rebound, and that'll be a foul. And the Bears at least get a chance to go back and reset to take away the possibility of a drive down the court in a transition. McClung, we got a mismatch down his weight, was covering Mollenhauer. A little bit of height disparity. Bears are playing big, but there's still mismatches for the Bears against the Trojans. The easy toss in for the layup makes it 56-27, and really, frankly, with the height disparity there, you couldn't do anything about that.
The Bears, they were switching on some of the screens a little bit, got Candy Waite stuck on a backdoor situation, and just nothing she could do there.
Waite backs up beyond the three-point line. Dishes out to Woodruff. Woodruff stops for the deep two. That one up and rattles out. Blair Barefoot. Alyssa Wagner. Just a whole new crew for the Bears out there. Coach Sue looking for energy. Hook almost lost that ball. She wasn't ready for it. Didn't know it was coming her way. The three from the left wing is good. Barefoot with the assist on the play. Lainey Fox hits it from long range.
And that's where Fox feels the most comfortable right now in this offense. Getting somewhere where she can spot up, get a clean look, and she'll knock him down.
Denny in the game to provide some additional length and give the other bigs some rest, but that was all too easy for the Anderson Trojans. So they now lead this one 58-30 with 6.5 to play in the third quarter. Hooks has the ball, given room to take the shot if she wants it. And that'd be an unnecessary turnover if you're the Bears.
Illegal screen set up as the Bears try to run through the play.
Jackie, a little bit of rust, hadn't been on the game yet today. Probably just getting acclimated to the court. As the Trojans nearly lost that one as it bumped up in the air. Denny with the defensive aggressiveness for the Trojans, corral it and lay it up for the easy basket. And we are doubled 60-30 with 5:50 left.
Trojans do such a good job of once they get you on their back, just making a move.
Hooks with a turnaround. That one off the side of the board. An offensive, Mollenhauer at the line to shoot free throws. This one is good.
Mollenhauer, you can so efficient, so smooth. Didn't start out great, but when she gets it going, it's hard to stop.
She had a double-double at halftime, so you only expect good things moving from here. She had 10 points and 12 boards at the half. That is now obviously increased. As Fox dishes it off. The three-pointer for the Bears, that one's going to be off the front iron and out of bounds. Trojans basketball.
A clean up out of your basket, you can't set the pace, and when the other team's running off of your missed shots, they control everything.
The deep two, that's an unnecessary foul there if you're
test up top, but just a little too close underneath.
Jalen Sperlin at the line. The score is 62-30 with 5:05 left in the third quarter. This one off the back iron Rebound to the Bears. Basketball is pushed up the court once again in transition of the three-point arc. And you need to execute offense, dribble, drive, dish, get back to what they were doing well. As the Trojans bring it up the floor here with 4:50 left in the third quarter.
Tatum McBride has checked into the game for the first time.
Once again, looking for that offensive answer that's really been absent so far in this one as Mollenhauer pulls up. And that's an example there if you're the Bears. You have the ball in your hand, nearly gets stolen, but the Trojans player lands out of bounds to give the ball back to you.
Slick little play right there by Baggett to slide in and take it out of the hands of Fox, but unable to keep her feet in bounds. Bears looking to get something going here.
You can tell the basketball IQ of this Trojans team is through the roof as Bearden hands off. The Bears looking for the answer. The ball goes down low to Bearden. Bearden turns around, hits the jumper. That's two buckets for Bearden this quarter. And that gives her 6 points on the day. Starting to get going a little bit. That's something the Bears would definitely welcome. Mollenhauer has the favorable matchup. She just squeaks through three Bears defenders on the way to an easy layup. Give them the 64-32 lead.
Bears had the ball poked around a little bit out there. You got to get that one away if you want to stop it, because once Mollenhauer gets control, she's going right up with it, and it's going in.
This is not a Trojans team to be soft with the ball with. The floater is no good for the Bears, and the Trojans, Mollenhauer continues to rack up the rebound numbers. She step back three from the Trojans is no good. The whole Trojans bench got up as they were waiting to explode after that one. But the shot is no good, and Hannah McClung dribbling the ball up for Lenoir Ryan. Carly Bearden sets the screen. The Bears wanted to take a three, not so fast. The deep two, not the shot that I think Coach Seeley may want in that situation. You keep driving. What you've done well is drive and dish. You either go, lay up, draw contact, or dish it out to an open man. Don't stop for a mid-range jumper that's statistically the worst shot in the game.
And you could just see the difference between motion on offense and defense.
Good defensive stand there by the Bears.
Big time.
From long range. Really been dynamic for the Trojans in this one. She hits her third of the ball. Perfect 3 for 3. Make that a perfect 4 for 4 to the floor for the Bears. So your lineup. Bearden. Wait.
I got you. You got Bearden, Waite, McBride, Moore, and Wagner for the Bears on the court right now.
And Wagner with a pull-up jumper. That one airballed right in the hands of the Trojans. Jalen Sperling. My cutter.
What a pass
down low
to get that one
with the
over.
Assist to Amari Grievous. That was a good shot to make it 68-32. And the aggressiveness by Kennedy Waite you have to like. But that's a missed opportunity. You can't just give the ball away like that. And the Trojans, Baggett runs it all the way down the floor and misses the layup. Carly Bearden secures the ball. And the Bears.
If you need something that you can just feel better about yourself about this game about, because you're getting dominated by a team that's sitting atop the conference and you haven't played well.
No, and it's the miss. Rebounds off the side of the iron to the Trojans. LR finds themselves down 68-32 with 1:35 left in the quarter. You have a different goal after halftime, right? After being down, you're being more than doubled at home. But like you said, it's the top conference team with the previous year's player of the year in the conference. The three-pointer from McBride bounces off. And now
fans are still involved in the game. They need something.
And so, like you were saying, Anthony, Coach Seeley has a different goal at this point. The W is not reachable as we near the fourth quarter, down 36 points. What is that goal?
Great move by Moore, and the goal right now is just to see your team keep fighting and just keep pushing on, because, like you said, this game might be lost, but it's not over.
No doubt about it. The Trojans looking for an opportunity to extend the lead with 40 seconds, and that layup attempt is no good. Nice board grab there by Bearden as Kenny Waite brings up the floor. That pass nearly picked off by the Trojans. Bearden with the long-range three. That one off the iron, goes to the left and into Baggett's hands.
Bearden was looking for the third three-pointer of her career right there. Nice look.
You know what? Not a better time to take it. Got nothing to lose. Try new things. Develop your game. Small steps. The Trojans have the ball with 10 seconds left on the play clock in this quarter. Baggett drives for the easy lane, just beats McBride off the bounce.
Just beautiful offense.
A turnover on the inbounds pass. Waite was not ready for that one. Marginal increases. I want to see something that we can build on going into the next game. The Trojans will start the quarter with the basketball as Sperlin has it on the wing. Offense active down low. The turnaround jumper from Mollenhauer is no good. And there you again see the Bears freshman making an impact.
It's got a lot of growing to do, but this is one they're going to have to learn a lot of messages from. They're getting taught a lesson, and they're going to have to keep fighting so they can get something out of this and get some respect.
Looks like Hooks got bailed out on that.
And getting something positive going here. Just focus on winning the quarter if you're the Bears.
And really, this is her happens when she touches the ball in the paint. The second free throw. That one's good. So she's 3 or 4 from the line today. Something positive there that Nakia Hooks can take. Bears with a lot of their reserves. 2 starters on the floor, and Woodruff and McClung. The move down low was a good one. Very impressive, but the ball rimmed out.
Great job of getting positioning right there. Good pass. Fox from the wing, unable to get to fall.
The Trojans have the ball, the rebound. Gets it up the floor while the Bears defense gets set. Ooh, good aggressiveness there from the freshman. There.
And just seeing your team play hard. It's not always going to be pretty, but sometimes you just got to keep playing.
The Trojans, the shot is short, mid-range. Bears pushing it up the court. Woodruff drives down low.
Woodruff, she's definitely had an impact on today for the Bears. If there's somebody that can look at this game.
The second goes up. That one's no good. We have a 70-36 game with 8:30 left in the fourth quarter. Hannah McClung at the ready. Playing tight defense on really the most dynamic guard they may see all year. And Hooks with a great rebound, but turns the ball over. Really, you got to credit Cutter there being aggressive. Had as many careless turnovers this half, but that's one you chalk up to being a careless turnover, one that can be easily avoided. The off-ball defense, very impressive. It's a long three from the Trojans is way off and out of bounds. It's going to be an air ball and LR basketball with just over 8 minutes, 70-36 your score. McClung takes her time, top of the key. Laney Fox with the basketball. The long, too, with a foot inside, and that's no good. Off the backboard and the rim.
Just another wide open look that the Bears weren't able to hit.
Mollenhauer's rebound numbers continuing to grow. She's just been a vacuum at the basket. It feels like, at least in the second half, after her slow first quarter, that everything she puts up is going in, and she's grabbing everything that comes her way. Baggett picks up her dribble. Good defense there from the Bears freshman Ashley Woodruff. Ball goes down just outside of the paint. The layup is no good. Laney Fox with the rebound. She pushes it up the floor. Keep being aggressive. Good throw into Hooks. Hooks dribble down in the paint. She's looking to go up. The defense staggers her. Laney Fox with a deep three. That one's short and airballed. Ball gets kicked around a little bit.
I need a little more motion on the offensive side by the Bears.
A lot of stand and shoot here so far in this possession. Woodruff looking to dribble and penetrate. This layup goes up. It's blocked. She gets her own rebound. That one's going to be a shot clock violation. Really, Woodruff for trying to create in that scenario despite the stifling defense from Grievous. Grievous, clear by far and away, tallest player on the floor. It's like the Trojans turn it over. An errant pass there, a rare mistake. All right. We've approached the 6:30 mark, and the Bears are down 70-36. As Kennedy Waite taking it up the floor. The Bears getting some time for the majority of their bench with one starter on the floor. That's Kennedy Waite. Jackie Denny with a turnaround jumper. That one maybe partially tipped. An offensive rebound. The layup was no good, and the Trojans are out running with Baggett leading the way. That's a tip-back three, but the shot will not.
And Baggett, that last rebound, if they're going to credit her for a rebound on that, that'd give her a triple-double on the day. Just an incredible feat. You
have Alexi Mollenhauer circled, and then you forget that one of the most dynamic guards in the conference plays right alongside her. This 1-2 duo was unheard of.
Lainey Fox getting open right there and being able to knock down the straightaway three-pointer.
Good move there by the Bears. Really something, like we said, anything that you can convert and feel good about ending this game is needed for LR. That three rims in and out. And every shot, every miss she takes looks good. Laney Fox again pulls up. That one off the front iron. Easy rebound for the Trojans. They get out. Kennedy Waite trying to get in front of the player. And Tatum McBride, nice quick hands there.
Straight away and knock it down.
Money shot. That one, an easy mid-range jumper, but that rims in and out. As Alyssa Wagner picks up her dribble. You need to keep dribbling that one out so you don't get stuck in an awkward spot. But the Bears have the ball down 70-39, nearing the 5-minute mark. Waite with a deep three. That one is good. That one, nothing but the bottom of the net for Kennedy Waite.
And it seems like the Bears are finding some type of rhythm right here. They've hit a couple shots, and they're winning the quarter. It feels a little better. This is what you want if you're Coach Seeley.
No doubt. Small victories and closing against really the top team in your conference. As Baggett almost picks up her foot there. Their turnaround layup is no good, and off the hands of the.
It's not every day you get to see one. I know it's something that's become very popular in today's game, but it's rare that you see a triple-double, especially in person.
No doubt about that. Running down the numbers as Jackie Denny has the basketball at the top. She starts driving. Kiss to Tatum McBride. Passes back out to Kennedy Waite. You look down the numbers of the pluses minuses. You say that we're playing better in the fourth quarter as Waite's shot misses into the hands of the Trojans. In pickup time, Jackie Denny, Tatum McBride, and Addison DeLucas both are in the positives. So that goes to show you that while they're, as McBride gets a steal, Wagner drives, goes for layup, is blocked.
Just so much length on the block right there, but you can see the effort and the hustle. McBride, you mentioned how she's in the positive, diving all over the floor and kind of creating that whole situation to happen.
Really, she's forcing Coach Seeley to look more at her bench, provide sparks for games like this. Gives you more of a chance in the ball game. Really, at this point, you have to play hard as that shot rims in and out, and Denny grabs the board.
Nice behind-the-back move right there by Green. I thought she had it.
Like I was saying, those three being in the positive shows you that in this time they're playing much better than they were the first three quarters, and that's something you can build on if the Bears miss and the Trojans are out in transition. With 3 minutes and 19 seconds left, the Trojans inbound it.
And Trojans
take a three from the wing. Offensive rebound there over Kennedy Waite. You can't do anything even when you're boxing out at that point.
And Trojan, that's the first points of the quarter.
Waite with the drive. That one is in with the and one.
I haven't seen Kennedy Waite move that fast in a while. And then the smooth right-handed finish. Unable to get the free throw, but Tatum McBride cleans it up.
There you go. She has a big smile on her face. She knows she made a good play, and she wants an opportunity to continue making impact and stay on the floor, forcing Coach Seeley's hand to stick with the veteran. McBride sees it, dishes it out. Hooks with the long-range jumper. That was good from the corner. And that gets fans clapping.
First three-pointer of her career. Hooks stepping out and heard the bench tell her to shoot it, so she pulled it.
Man, that looked good. That was exciting as we have a 72-47 score here with 2:25 on the clock. Looks like the juices were flowing a little too hard, maybe with a little your hands up at that point. And the inbounds shot is airballed, no good, off the hands of the Trojans, and L in this one.
And the Bears get it down to a 25-point lead. It just shows you how much better they've played in this quarter. It was a 36-point lead at one point in this game.
And at the media timeout, LR is winning 8-0 in the fourth quarter. It was really much more how you want to draw it up if you're Coach Seeley.
Bears winning the quarter 13-2.
Just never give up. McBride loses her handle. Gives it to Waite. Waite with a three. That was good. Kennedy Waite in rhythm, everybody.
A little late, but the Bears finally showing some life, showing something positive.
Kennedy Waite in double figures. She continues to make plays for the Bears. McBride so focused on her defender, she didn't see the ball coming her way, at least with an offensive rebound. The Trojans lose the ball, and the refs call a foul on the Trojans. Love the energy that you're seeing from the Bears bench right now, despite what's going on in the game. That's what wants the undying support from the people on the bench, no matter what's going on in the ball game, and they show it day in, day out. Something to really admire about the culture she's provided here.
And it's got to be a little frustrating here for the Bears if you're going to put this kind of performance on the fourth. You wish you could have came up a little earlier in the game.
And these aren't players that haven't been playing all game. These are people getting minutes, and so this is an excellent point, an excellent thing that Coach Seeley can pull from to build on for the next game. We did this against the top team in the conference. Look at that fourth quarter. She can point to that all she wants. As Waite gets the ball, she passes in to Jackie Denny. Denny with a little turnaround jumper herself. The Bears are within 20. It's 72 to.
Well, they took control of it here in this fourth quarter, and they've really made a statement. Only 2 points for Anderson in the fourth quarter.
Gotta love that if you're Coach Seeley. No matter who's on the floor, you're preventing the ball to going into the round cylinder, and that's something that's fun to see. That one, a difficult, long two, and that'll make it 74-54 with 34 seconds left to play in this one.
Valencia Carroll with the nice little step-back bucket right there.
Hooks looking to pass down low to Jackie Denny. That's going to be a kickball for the Trojans. Waite will inbound the ball. She puts in to Jackie Denny. Denny hands it off to Waite. Waite with the long three. That was a heat check, but one that was worth it as it hits off the side of the rim and into the Trojans' hands.
And it looks like the Trojans are just going to dribble it out here, take their victory, and move on in the conference. Just keep their record going up. This clock ticks down. 3, 2, 1. Bears a fall to 9.